Welcome! Welcome to the webinar, ladies and gents. I'm glad you could all be here. Great! Well, if you all don't mind, I'd like to get started. So what if I told you that your CRM, your dusty old lead list, that forgotten folder of dead contacts, could actually be your most profitable asset, that there's a way, right now, to turn those old leads into new revenue using an AI system that never sleeps, never forgets, and never stops following up? Well, buckle up, because that's exactly what you're going to discover today. You're in the right place if your business has a mountain of old leads, ones you paid good money to get, and now they just sit there, untouched. You've probably said it yourself. Why are we buying more leads when we've got 10,000 sitting in the database? You're not alone. Every smart business owner I work with has felt that pain. And today, I'm going to show you how to fix it, permanently. I'm not some marketing guru selling theory. I'm just like you, someone who used to wake up, open the CRM, and feel sick seeing all those leads that used to be hot, now ice cold. I've lived through the frustration. I burned time, money, and even burned out staff trying to follow up manually. Nothing worked. Until I stumbled across something that did, not by accident, by obsession. And now I've built it into a system that's turning old leads into brand new sales daily, and I'm going to show it to you. My name is Jason Maleka, and now I own a profitable agency, but it never used to be like that. Nope, I have started and failed 12 businesses over the course of 8 years in this industry, and I was on the brink of giving up not too long ago. But as you can see, I have a family to support and take care of. My kids wouldn't let me just quit and throw in the towel. Plus, I wouldn't be able to afford to travel as much as we do now if I had quit and went back to bartending. My family is definitely my support and kept me going, which is why I stumbled across this solution for you guys. Here's the brutal truth no one likes to admit. Most sales teams are leaking money, not because they're bad, but because they're overwhelmed. They follow up once, twice, and then give up. Leads slip through the cracks. The gold turns to rust. And you keep spending on more leads, thinking that's the problem. It's not. The real problem is that you don't have a system to follow up, fast, consistently, and forever until they reply. That's what we're fixing today. I reached a breaking point. It felt like I was chasing ghosts. All these leads, all that potential, and no time, no energy, no way to revive them. I tried everything: manual follow-up, bulk emails, hiring SDRs. Nothing worked until I started playing with AI. Not just any AI, but one that could read past convos, understand what each lead cared about, and reopen that door in a way that felt real. The first time it brought back a dead lead from 6 months ago and booked a call, I swear I almost cried. That was the moment I knew I was on to something real. One of the biggest myths in sales? That old leads are worthless. They're just sleeping. And the right message at the right time can wake them up. I discovered that AI could talk to them, not with spam, with relevance. It could sense when to nudge, when to ask, when to shut up and listen. And it worked. That's how one client, an insurance brokerage, pulled in over $600K from leads they gave up on months ago. Step 1 is simple: reactivate the dead. I call it the Sleeping Beauty protocol. These leads aren't gone, they're just ignored. With AI, we can send personal messages that feel real, not robotic. And not just once. We keep following up, gently, persistently, until they reply. And they do. That's the magic. No awkward reintros, no bulk spam, just real conversations reignited. One client pulled in over $1.2 million in quoted premiums this way. Once the leads start replying, it's game on. But not every reply deserves your time. That's where step 2 comes in. Filter the noise. The AI qualifies leads before they ever hit your calendar. It asks questions, handles objections, and only sends the good ones through. The ones ready to talk, ready to buy. One of our clients cut 70% of their manual outreach this way and saw a 43% drop in cost per sale. This is where it all comes together. You want deals? You need follow-up. Not just once, not just twice. You need follow-up that never dies until they say yes or stop. Step 3 is the never sleeps android. It follows up like a machine, because it is one. No more drop balls. No more, oh, I forgot to call. The AI handles it perfectly, every time. So let's recap what you've just learned. There's a better way to revive your old leads. A faster, smarter, easier way. Step 1, wake them up. Step 2, filter the noise. Step 3, follow up until the sale is closed. That's it. That's the system. It's working right now for companies across the country. And if you let me, I'd love to show you how it can work for you too. Now, I want to ask your permission. Is it okay if I take the next few minutes to show you how I can help you do this personally? I've taken everything I just taught you and packaged it into a done-for-you service called the AI Old Leads Activator. It's the same system that's already revived thousands of leads and unlocked over 1.2 million in revenue for clients like you. You don't have to learn a new tool. You don't need a new hire. I'll handle the hard part, and you'll just start seeing results. One of the first things you get is what I call the Sleeping Beauty Android. This AI system is trained on your lead history, your niche, your offers, and it knows how to talk to cold leads like a real human. We've tested it across industries. It revives old conversation and turns them into booked calls. Best part, it runs 24/7, doesn't need sleep, doesn't forget to follow up. It just works. You don't need more leads, you need qualified ones. That's where the smart qualifier sequence kicks in. The AI talks to your reactivated leads, answers their questions, handles the pushback, and only hands off the ones who are actually ready to talk. That means no more tire kickers, no more dead ends, just qualified buyers ready to close. Here's where the money's made. Our AI follows up forever. Most reps give up after 1 to 2 tries. This droid, it follows up for weeks, months even, until they book, buy, or bail. You'd be amazed how many leads say yes after 8 or 10 messages, and you never would have known because a human gave up too soon. With this, you never miss a deal again. Let's get real. If you wanted to build this yourself, you'd be looking at months of trial and error and thousands of dollars in dev work, tools, hiring, testing, and breakdowns. And even then, you're guessing. I've already done all that. I've taken the hits, spent the money, burned the hours, and turned it into a system that works. You're getting all the upside with none of the headache. That's why clients say this is easily worth $5,000 or more. Let's ask the million-dollar question. If all this did was revive a tiny slice of your old leads and turn them into new business, would it be worth it? If all it did was free up your team from chasing ghosts, or gave you a way to never miss another hot prospect again, what's that worth to you? Most clients would say it's priceless, but you're not paying anywhere near that today. Think about it. What would it be worth to you personally if this system worked? You've got thousands of leads sitting idle right now. If just 3% came back to life and closed, how much would you make? 50, 250, $1 million? This isn't a dream, it's happening for clients right now. So what could this be worth to you? I've charged clients up to $10,000 for this system, and we'll be licensing it out soon for $2,000 a month, minimum. But today, you can activate your own AI lead revival system for just $497 a month. Or if you prefer, we'll run it on a pure performance basis. You only pay when the results come in. I'm making this a total no-brainer, which means you pay nothing now and pay us a revenue share when the sales start flowing in. Pretty nice, right? Now, what about our guarantee? Do we even have one? Yes, of course we do. We wouldn't be in business if we didn't provide a guarantee, right? I want to make this 100% risk-free for you. If you choose the performance model and we don't generate booked calls or real sales conversations, you don't pay a dime. If you go with the monthly model, you can cancel anytime. No contracts, no hard feelings. This isn't about locking you in, it's about proving we can deliver. Once you see it work, you'll never want to turn it off. So here's the real question. Isn't this worth gambling just a few minutes of your time? You've already paid for these leads. You've already done the hard work. All that's left is to switch this thing on. Let me run the system. Let me revive the leads. If it doesn't work, no harm done. But if it does, it could be the most profitable 15 minutes you've ever spent. So, what do you say? I'm also giving you something wild, the speed to lead Android for free. This AI engages brand new leads instantly. No more missed calls, no more sorry I already went with someone else. Normally it's $997 a month. Today, it's yours included, but only if you're fast. I've heard every reason not to move forward and I get it. But let's be honest, you're here because the old way isn't working. You don't need more cold calls or lazy email blasts. You need leverage, automation, a system that works while you sleep. And that's exactly what this gives you. We've crushed every obstacle in our path. Now let's crush yours. Let's stack it all up. You're getting the reactivation Android, the smart qualifier, the follow-up forever system, full setup, strategy, support, plus the speed to lead Android, all done for you. That's $9,497 in value, and you can get in today for just $497 a month, or zero upfront performance only. This is the closest thing to a risk-free money printer you'll ever see. This isn't about learning another tool. It's about flipping a switch and watching your old leads finally work for you. You've already done the hard part, you got the leads. Now it's time to cash them in. Excited? Say yes. Let's start your revival campaign, and let's finally put that database to work. Let me leave you with this. Imagine waking up tomorrow and seeing appointment after appointment from leads you haven't talked to in months. Imagine the peace of knowing your follow-up is handled automatically, perfectly. Imagine the money, the clarity, the growth. That's what this system gives you. And it all starts with a simple yes. Gratitude. Thank you for watching the video webinar replay. If you would like to get started right away with us, just click the button below and schedule your onboarding call with us. I can promise you that you will not be disappointed and you will be ecstatic once the leads start waking up. Let's get you started. Click the button below.